Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and today I continue playing Seablock. In the previous episode, as a reminder to everyone, we built this awesome block that takes as an input that is not connected to our LTN train station yet. It takes as an input iron ore and manganese ingots that are supposed to be provided right here. And it exports multiple things. It exports iron plates, steel plates. This is the main product that we're exporting. It also exports steel ingots, which I don't expect to be used a lot, but it's here, basically. That's the important part. We have it available in the LTN. Well, or will have it available at some point. And another thing that it's exporting, it's also exporting a little bit of charcoal. And I also connected charcoal line to this provider station because we overbuilt charcoal here a little bit. But that's okay. And I will also connect it here, I think. Though in this particular case, the charcoal is built actually correctly, barely enough to sustain this 4 blast furnaces. Actually, I'm no longer sure I need 4 of them. I think we actually might need... we might actually need 8. So 36. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Because we are getting, like, this build is a little bit strange, because these 2 lines are calculated only like for half of it, but the remaining part, this one is calculated, it seems to be like fully for 36 manganese, like 18 from above and 18 from below. And with that, we need like lots of charcoal, like you can see. This build requires, what, like 11.1 charcoal. 11. That's a lot. And we are building it through this 11 farms that are supposed to be red farms, but we don't have access to red farms yet. So we just have yellow ones for now. It's not like we have anyone actually using these materials. We don't really have any requesters for these things. We are just building. We are basically now in a stage where I want to replace the smelting lines and I want to remove this bus of ore, like this ore bus. I just want it gone, and for that I need to have all of these materials available on an LTN. And while it's happening, we might have, or we might not have, I don't know. We don't have aluminum. Why is that? What happened with our aluminum? Right. Right. That always happens. Always. How do we fix the problem? Very simple. We'll just... I don't want to use up the space, though. Okay, this is becoming more and more tricky, to be honest. But we could do something like this. Let's move a bit further. We could have a line coming from here and just going there. Nice. This is the fix for the shortage of space for guilds. And by the way, this is not a huge problem, like what's happening with guilds here, because we can consume them right here. Like these stations can consume the guilds. I haven't set them up yet. I didn't feel like that's important enough to kind of... I just didn't want to overthink it, to be honest. It's fine. We will have this thing set up at some point, just not not yet. Right, actually now that I'm thinking about it, we could have an issue with higher tier. Or... Okay, let's solve issues one at a time. Let's do it one at a time. Today, I wanted to focus on copper ingots. Wait. No. Copper ingots. Take. And this one's also done by myself. Surprise, surprise. And they are supposed to be produced right here. So copper ingots are supposed to be produced here. The problem is that we kind of assume that they will come from the warehouse. So that's a slight issue. Also, this part is not working anymore. We don't have tin. I mean, we still have like 10,000 tin, but it's not a lot of tin. Okay, let's try to solve this part. How would we do that? How would we do that? First of all, let's check whether the number of smelters is correct here. And before that, for checking that part, I actually want to copy this build and place it here, because okay, let's adjust a little bit. I need space. I need some space. Okay, here we have lots of space. So let's adjust this build a tiny bit. I don't want this part. I don't want this part. Let's reduce this part. So this is the part that I want to keep. And I want to place it right here. Doesn't fit. Doesn't quite fit because of these two belts. It's okay. We can actually remove these belts. We can place the build again. Nice. So now it should work. What I want to check? I want to check whether the amount of smelters that we have here is gonna be enough. So we need 18 induction furnace 1s, but we are using induction furnace 2s. So let's say we want to use 2s, induction furnace 2, induction furnace 2. So we need 12 to 36. So we need 12 induction furnaces, and here we have only 8. So I actually want more of this. I want more of the same stuff, but not a lot more, right? I just want to copy basically this part. Okay, let's get to it. Let's remove this whole block. Just remove it. I hope I'll be able to, you know, I'm kind of destroying the build that we have. This is like the thing that I like I prefer to avoid this kind of huge changes to the builds. However, in this particular case, I don't know. I feel like I also feel like we need to consume all of that. We want to take all of this thing out. Maybe it would have been better for me to also take this stuff out. We'll figure it out. So I want to swap the recipes here. That's kind of another thing that I feel is needed. We are taking 14 ingots. So 14 ingots, they will come from here. And we'll need to rearrange the inputs a little bit. The sad part is that this... Okay, let's try to figure something out. Let's say we have 10 ingots coming from here. I'll be using yellow ones and then we'll fix them. So let's say this is one line of tin. Nice. And let's say we have another line of tin ingots coming here. We can then split it. Could make it go like this, literally. Right? Now, the question is, what do we do with copper? Because the copper ore, I would assume that we want it taken from here and delivered somewhere there. So this will be copper. So we have one line of copper, and we want a second one as well. So this will be a second line of copper. Okay, this is actually pretty good. We managed to get all of the things from the input station. Like, we managed to find some space for this. Okay, nice. Now let's connect these parts so that they look a little bit better. So this will be tin. Goes here. It is tin. We are just melting it. And we will be casting tin into tin plates. Speaking of stuff, let's start building something. Like, I don't feel like I need this one. Do we need this electricity? Like, do we need this line? Connecting things. We do not need it because we have connection here. So I can actually remove this connection, I think. And everything should be fine if I do that. I don't need these pots. Right. Let's try again. Let's place this thing here. And this is looking nice. This is looking really nice so far. We'll figure out what to do with this at some point. Right. Let's say power just here. I just want to remove all of this ingots from here. I don't want to deal with them. We probably don't need this part. So now I want to split it basically to have 3. Is it like 3 plus 3? Yeah, more or less. So we have 12. And this is tin. I don't know why this tin, like, I don't understand why they look differently, to be honest. But it's okay. It's fine. It is okay. So we have 3 lines merging there, and we have 3 lines merging here. All of this will be red belts, so I'm not gonna overthink that too much. I'm gonna think about it too much. we want to have molten copper here, and interesting that fluid is fully empty. And here we want to have copper. Copper. Lots of copper. Now, another thing that we want to do, we want to copy this part and place it right here. We'll do the same thing. We will rearrange a little bit. Let's say we deleted it, place it back. Let's say we delete this part and place it back because I want to remove like excess ingots from there. Right. That's it. So we built, almost built. We need to fix the input there. 1, 2, 3. It's actually wrong one. Completely wrong one. And this one here. And this one to be like this. So we have 1, 2, 3 feeding from one warehouse, and we have another 3 from another warehouse. And we don't need to balance between them because they will be consuming stuff at the same speed. We also actually don't need to have this balancer. It just doesn't do anything. This part should also work correctly. I need to update a small part here because we cannot really have only, like, we cannot have like 4 of the copies, like 4 plus 2 copies to be powered by the, not powered, but to be getting the copper ingots. So this part receives lots and lots of copper ingots. Speaking of that, I kind of want some things to be delivered in this area. We don't need much. Like, I don't think we need a lot of bronze, but I want some of it to be there. And how could we do that? How many smelters do we need? We need 6 smelters that take oxygen. I think I saw something similar. Like this one, right? This is exactly the same thing. We are taking oxygen. Oh, it's not the same because we need to have this part as well. Okay, let's take this as our baseline. So this is the smelter that we want. And we need to fit 6 of them. That is slightly tricky, actually. How would we do that? Okay, let's say we... Wait, first of all, we need space for 2 lanes of stuff. Can we fit them here? Oh, look at that. There is barely not enough space. Just barely not enough space for the furnaces. Can we still somehow make it work? I don't think so. I do not see a way to fit that part there nicely. So we'll try to fit them here. So we have 1 furnace. I mean, it's pretty easy to fit like 3 furnaces here, to be honest, out of 6. So we should consider that. Let's see. We are producing copper, and we are doing it using processed copper. That's the idea. right? We also, I'm not gonna delete it for now, because I want to be able to copy this part a lot, and we want, what am I doing? We want this kind of direction, yeah, nice. So let's copy this part, and place it 6 times. 1, 2, 4, 5, 5, 6. Wow. Wow. Can we make it work? So we need all of these copper ingots to be delivered here, right? That means that it might actually make sense to turn this around. It might make sense. Take this part and place it like this. How should we do it? I mean, it almost works. It almost works. It's only the rubber port. It's a bit problematic, but let's say, okay, let's ignore this rubber port. Let's say we figured something out. Even though we didn't, not really at least, but let's say that's not an issue. What can we do here? We can feed these things copper ore, kind of directly more or less, right? We can let's think about it. So let's say we are getting these ingots. We'll take them, we'll bring them to the left. Actually, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Yes, I know what I'll do. It can be done much easier. Like, what I've been doing there is kind of stupid. We don't need this part at all. Let's just remove this. Because the ratios match, like, we have really nice ratios here now. We just need to connect. Let's ignore this one. We just need to take this part and place it here. And that's it. I will move this by 1. Actually, I will move it somewhere. Where do we have some space? Have some space in our inventory. Alright, so I will just place things here. Like this. We'll have this part will be going here. We'll need, let's say, we'll use stacking sorters. I'm not sure whether we actually need stacking sorters here or not. Probably not, but we'll be using them. So why not? This will probably work with regular inserters. Maybe it will not. It's okay. Like, we can always upgrade inserters. That's not like really a problem, right? But the point is that we can make this part work like this. And this is awesome because this will basically, this pretty much solves the problem that I was trying to solve. I was trying to figure out how to fit all of this kind of together. And here is the solution. We are just gonna smelt stuff like this. Right, and we actually have two lines here, so let's say, let's say we're getting two belts like this. Now the problem is that we kinda deleted the bronze build. But that's okay, because bronze, I don't think it's used for many things. It's used only for base production. It's used for building the base, so we don't actually need a lot of bronze, but nevertheless we can still make the bronze build work. Where is it? This one? No, I don't know where it is. I want to see how many furnaces we need for the bronze. Let's say we have bronze plates. Let's say we want 15 bronze plates or something. Okay, maybe 18. So it requires 12 custom machines. We will be using this mixture. Lots of copper plus a little bit of tin. We need 2 induction furnaces for that. And in order to produce this things we need... So the ratio is basically 1 to 1. 1 blast furnace to 1 induction furnace. And if we open our build that I just dropped here, this one, have 1 to 1 ratio, right? So let's say... Okay, this is a bit tricky because we can barely fit it like this. Okay, let's do this. I think I don't feel like we have a choice in the matter. I'll be using this build, and it will give us a lot of bronze. Okay, this looks nice. We will take this build and I'll just place it like this. This one will be placed like this. The only kind of part that is missing here... Well, there are a couple of things that are not ideal in this build, but the main problem, you could say, is the fact that we need to provide the copper. And what we can do, we can actually tell here that... okay, I'm not gonna do it here, I will place it here. We can give priority to the right one. We can give priority to the bronze production, because first of all, we're still getting lots of stuff from there. Like from this half of the belt, we'll be getting a lot of things. And secondly, we don't need a lot of bronze, right? We need to remember that we don't actually need to have lots of bronze built. Priority to the right. So this thing should work, should be enough for what we want. Now, one of the problems that we have is we cannot this needs to go down, but I don't think we actually want that at all. I think we can just delete this part, because it's not going to be used for anything down there. So we want this connection to be present, and kind of want it. So the problem is this part doesn't seem to be working correctly. Let's actually cut this whole thing. I don't want to have it anymore. Let's cut this one. We will cut this one, this one, this one. We're cutting them, and we will cut this part. So with that, we should simplify this part a lot. Yeah, Rebyte, it's a bit I guess tricky. We'll have to do something about Rebyte, or maybe not. We'll see. Catalysts are consumed, all these things are consumed. Nice. What I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to connect this line to here. And once I have the connection, it will be awesome, because we will be able to basically put stuff in here, and most importantly, we'll be able to request things here from the station. Speaking of requesting things, let's say we have a requester here. This one is already provided, right? No, it's not named properly. That's okay. Let's call it plates. But this is different kind of plates. We have copper plate. That's the important one. We have tin plate. It's also pretty important, and we have bronze plate. Let's check this. This is what the station is about. It's about these plates. And it's not input. It's actually output. This is the one that provides these plates. And this is the one corresponding station that is actually the input. This plates input. Yes, we need to remember to turn on this combinators. Sorry, coughing again. Gotta edit this out. So this part will be requesting stuff. It will be requesting tin ingots and copper ore, and this will be our copper ore, and we'll need to deliver it here, I believe. This is copper ore, and this is copper ore, and we'll deliver it right here. Here we need to do something about the charcoal. And what I was kind of thinking here is that we could just turn the direction like this. Okay. Like this. We will have some belts connecting things. Right. Oh wait, this is wrong. It's the wrong one. Like this. And another thing that we'll do, we'll deliver stuff here. I'll be delivering charcoal here, and we'll just need to turn this belt a bit like this. This is turned, this one is turned. Okay, this is wrong. Very strange. Very strange, but it's okay. It is okay. Now, what should we do next? How can we make it a bit nicer? Maybe if I place this thing here, maybe this way it will be a little bit nicer. I don't know. See, move it one tile to the right. Move it here, and the reason I did it is I wanted to be able to connect this to oxygen things here. Nice. Let's do it like this. So we have charcoal. In place, we could say that priority. Okay, we'll figure out the priorities to the left, because in case I want to consume and like export charcoal here, I can also do that. It's possible. One thing we are missing a couple of things. We are missing this one, and we are missing. So this rubber port should be able to cover this one and this one. Nice. Now, how much oxygen do we need? We need, for this build, we need 33 oxygen. Okay, 33, let's remember it. And for this one, we need 135. So that's 170 oxygen. It should be somewhere here, right? Say we want 170 oxygen. What would it take to build so much oxygen? We need 4 of this and probably, okay, 6. 4 and 6. But we can have like a pipe. We can actually provide it from here, maybe. And we can also provide it from here, I guess. Okay, we can basically connect all of that stuff with just one pipe. And we shouldn't have any issues with this, to be honest. At least I don't think so. Like, I don't think that we will have any issues. Right. I wanted to make it work really nicely, and look what... Yeah, look what happened. Let's connect. Over here we have a lot of oxygen coming, and we also need some oxygen here. Let's say we have oxygen delivered right here. Nice. So we have oxygen supplied here. We have oxygen supplied to this part. Now the only thing that remains is to actually, build the oxygen. And before that, we can start requesting things here. No, we cannot. We need to remove this part, and we need to connect like this. Okay, nice. Now, with that out of the way, we should be able to start construction. Not construction, start requesting materials here. What do we usually request? How did we do it here? We requested 40,000, which is 200 stacks. So 200 stacks, limit 150. Nice. Let's do the same thing here. We want, before we do that, this one is for ingots, tin ingot, and this one for tin ingots, and this one for copper ore. Right, now we can get started. We want some copper ore, and we want tin ingots, and we want 200 stacks of this, and we want 200 stacks of this. Let's see what is gonna happen. I will reduce the speed a little bit because I'm interested in, you know, actually seeing what are the trains. Are the trains like complaining or what? Because we are building this part. I don't understand why the trains don't want to move here. Like, what is the problem for the train? It doesn't like something, right? It probably says like there is no route. No, there is route here. Okay, let's remove this part. Did it stop going? Okay, I'm very confused. What's happening with the trains? They are not going forward because they feel like this part is used, like it's busy or what? I don't understand. So let's say, let me set it to manual auto. Why? Like, why they refuse to go there? The trains completely refuse to do stuff. Oh, look at this. This is complete mess. This is a complete mess. Why did they stop? So they could have... So that's actually a slight problem that we have with this build. The fact that depot will be loading the trains. And there are there are a couple of ways to fix it. I think the easiest one would be just to place the signal here instead of further down. Like, I want it to be further down. Actually, never mind that. I can just make this signal be a change signal so that they would wait until the other one is green. But they will not actually move forward unless they can, like, really leave the area. Why? Was this placed? Oh. Oh. That's the problem, isn't it? Do we have the same bug here? We have this correct. Okay, this explains what happened. We had a wrong signal here, and that basically messed everything up for the trains. I kind of want to cut this part maybe for now, because I want to take stuff out of this of this wagon. Oh, that's not even a real issue. That started to be an issue only when I said it's a manual one. Okay, I'm going to turn this. So if I say that it's in manual mode, it will actually take all of this away. Okay, nice. So I don't need this part, but at the same time, it doesn't really hurt. Right. Did we fix the build? It seems to be fixed for the most part. So if I tell this train to go forward, right, it won't be able to because I cut the thing. Okay, let's speed this up a bit for the rail to be constructed actually. And okay, here it goes. Rail is constructed and the train should start moving. I will also tell this one that it's also should be moving, and I want this part to be working like this. Nice, we fixed the problem. Now I want to observe. The trains are moving faster than me, which is expected. So the trains are getting two materials. Just happen to be two separate trains, it's fine. We need a little bit better inserters for this thing to work faster. Is this inserter working or not? I cannot understand it. Yes, all of them are working. Nice. It's taken a while to load everything. It's taken a really long time. Oh, because we had one speed. Let's increase the speed. Let's observe how it works. We didn't finish construction of oxygen yet. At least I don't think so. So maybe that's what we should do at some point. Maybe even now. Let's slow the speed. Are we ready? Not quite. And it's done. Nice. So it will move here and we will get a lot of ore. Nice. This is working correctly, it seems. Looks to me that it's working correctly. One thing that I'm concerned, why did it have so many... Right, we need to enable it. Oh, that's second. Like, it was almost a mistake. Like, we really need to be careful about the train stations, so let's take a look. We have train stations, and let's ignore all of this. So we have control signals. We don't have control signals here, which is fine. It's not really a finished station. We have stuff here, everywhere, and here. That means that it's actually enabled, because if ores like this station did, like, if the combinator was disabled, we wouldn't have seen this part. Nice. Let's build oxygen production. How could we do it actually? I mean, this is looking pretty good. So we need 6 of them. 6. And we need 4 of this. 1, 2, yes, 3, 4 or something. Let's increase the speed. So connect all of them, and I'm actually thinking, will we be able to use just one to flare? Yes, we'll be able to use one flare stack because it can flare 200. I want this to be a little bit closer to this part. Yep, let's remove this one. Let's paste it here. Nice. Now you just need to connect all of this pipes. That should be pretty simple. Right, and they're connected, I think. And we need to give some electricity. Okay. Like this. And that's again not enough. We need to flare excess of nitrogen. Here. Okay, this build should work correctly now. Yes, I hope so. Hope it's gonna work correctly. Because if it doesn't work correctly, I don't know how to fix it. Let's upgrade this part. We want red belts here everywhere. And the output, we want this part to be red and this part to be red. So I guess all of this would need to be upgraded to red. So here it's the same. This is red and this is red. We are missing one part. We don't have tin ingots being delivered here. That is unfortunate. I forgot about that. I forgot about the fact that we need that. Actually, why don't I copy it here? We can save on this part, this belts. So I forgot about the fact that we need tin ingots. But wait, we still have a problem. I don't see this ore being delivered. Nice. So we have ingots coming here. They're going in this direction. Yeah. This is too much ore, so some ore still goes there. And let's see. The problem is tin ingot, but we do have tin ingots here. So in theory, we could say that we prioritize letting tin ingots go forward, and then we'll figure something out. We'll probably just belt them right here. I mean, this looks not that bad, to be honest. Right? We are getting tin ingots, and we just need to weld them somehow here. It's actually a bit tricky because I feel like we might need to weld them from two directions, from like here This is one direction. And actually, we don't even need to have a red belt here. Like a yellow belt will be totally fine. And another thing that we need to belt them from this direction. And we'll also be fine with yellow belt. So how do we fix this part? We need to connect them. Right. Should we have a yellow belt here or not? So two of these things. I think it's still a yellow belt. I mean, we'll probably replace it with a red one. Anyway. Output it there. Right, let's take a splitter, place a splitter here, and here. Here's our bronze production. We need to change the spot a little bit. We don't want to place things on this. We don't want to place things on this line between the blocks. Right. Let's fix it again. We want to receive tin plates if we have less than 50,000. Right? That's for tin plates. Tin plates. Actually, let's copy it everywhere. For copper plates, we want to look at copper plates. Surprise, surprise. Right? And it just happened that we have just like exactly 50,000. For bronze plates, let's do the same, 50,000. It's a lot, it's way more than we actually need. But it's okay. Right, and I think that is it. This is our block. It uses train deliveries. We don't have alerts yet. Inventory. Fine, stuff is in transit. So we are using train deliveries for this one. We have a lot of materials being produced, like lots of them. We have lots of bronze. Bronze is a little bit slow, but it's fine. We shouldn't need too much of it, so it shouldn't really be a problem. And the important part is that we managed to fit everything here. What I want to do, in addition to that, I want to get so output priorities to the right. Here the priorities to the left, because I want this line to have the lowest priority. And the idea here, why I want to do that, it's simple. I want to provide some extra, like, you know, a little bit of charcoal into the same warehouses. They should have lots of space, right? We are using, I think, only 1,000 stacks. So let's say we are providing it if the amount of charcoal is less than 50,000. Nice. So we have some charcoal. We have lots of charcoal actually now. A lot of charcoal in the system. I don't know whether we'll be using it or not. Probably not. Actually, I'll try to build on-site charcoal production wherever I can, but you know, maybe for some things we'll just request it via trains. see. Everything's working. Alright, we are not really consuming any tin or copper at this point. That's why no deliveries are coming to the station. Okay, let's take a break here. Thanks everyone for watching. That was episode 67. And I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers!